Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Tsakanisha and I'm back with another YouTube video. So, this is the start of a new series called The Loner Diaries. So, I'd like to welcome each and every one of you to this new journey that we are taking together as loners. So, welcome everybody, welcome. And yeah, okay, so this is the first episode and we will be discussing, or we will be talking about recognizing that you are a loner and that there's nothing wrong with you. Okay, so first things first, how do you know that you are a loner? The signs are very few, which is probably going to make this video a short one. Okay, so first things first, you love being alone. I mean, that's a first, that's obvious. You love being alone, doing stuff on your own. And should you find yourself spending time with people, it will actually be with your two close friends. Because trust me, loners don't have a lot of friends. They are not interested in large groups of friends and stuff like that. So should you find yourself spending time with people, it will most likely be one or two people that you're spending your time with, and you're comfortable by being on your own. You know, it's either you're going somewhere, you're on your own. It's either you're at home, you're on your own in your room. That is just you. That's your identity. You know, and here's the thing about loners. Large groups of people actually drain you. So should you be exposed, how am I saying? Okay. Should you be exposed to a large group of people and you should be talking to them and stuff like that, you will literally feel drained and you're gonna go home and you're just gonna need to rest, because that is just not you. That's not you. And large groups of people take a lot of energy away from you, and you just need to be alone in order to recharge. So most of the time when you're a loner, just like I am and you are, sometimes the world looks at you like you're sick, you're crazy, or you're acting on better than other people, but that's not the case. Okay, you don't need to be going all around and explaining that this is you. Then no, I'm not being rude. Then no, you don't need to be doing all that. That is you. And should it make other people uncomfortable, then that's their problem. To be honest, that's their problem. It has got nothing to do with you, because you're a loner. It's not a sickness. It's special for you, for me, for all of us that are loners in this world, because that is us and we should be accepted. But not being accepted doesn't mean that we are some sort of inferior people and stuff like that. It is who we are, and I think it's a beautiful, beautiful way of being, to be honest. And yeah, like I said, this was going to be one short video. Oh, one more thing. Don't feel bad about being who you are, being a loner. That is you. I think we should just embrace it, because it is beautiful. So don't feel ashamed of it. Don't feel like an outsider, because most of the time, sometimes I feel like I just don't belong in some settings, in some spaces, in some friendships. You know, you're just there, but you're like, what am I doing here? You know, sometimes loners are, not that they are treated as outsiders, but then you get into spaces and you're like, no, I don't belong here. And most of the time, that may actually make us feel like outsiders. You know, I am a loner myself, and I don't have a social life outside of school. And yeah, like I only get to see my friends at school friend outside of school, a friend I'd call and be like, oh, let's meet out. No, nothing. I got none of that, and I'm okay with it. And I have been in spaces or in settings whereby I was in large groups of people, but you just don't feel welcome or at home, or like there's a certain thing that's common between you and those people. You know, it's just like you're just a decoration there, and nobody even cares about you. It's like nobody gives two shits about you. You're just there and you're there, but what am I doing here? And yeah, so that's just the thing about being a loner. Sometimes you get into spaces, and most of those spaces that you actually get into are spaces you don't really feel like you belong in, and that's okay, because you're gonna find yourself one or two people or one or two spaces or settings where you feel alive. I'm not saying if you're a loner you don't feel alive. What I'm trying to say is, as a loner, there are spaces that kind of reject us, and it's not a bad thing. If a space or a group of people actually reject you, take that as a good thing. Go home and recharge your batteries, and because that's how I feel happy, by being alone, by reading, doing my own stuff, watching movies, listening to music. That is how I feel recharged. So you are a loner, and that's amazing, and you shouldn't feel inferior or like an outsider because of it. You are a loner, I am a loner, we are loners, and it's a great and beautiful life. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope that you guys loved it, found it helpful. Maybe it made you feel less inferior and stuff like that. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one, and yeah, bye.